Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, this is your brother Dan Moses, or say Yao Sakode of TRC, Ghana, saying to you in the land of exile, America, Aquaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitam, welcome. Ngajoni Benvindo, you are welcome. Koso, the world to San Yusenyo, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mingalaba, Boye, Malamu, Karibu, Ekabo, no, o Sanu, Dezua, Konde Hina, Mitash, Duburo, Pezalovat, Bine I, Vinit, Barigalus, Vita Iche, Ayubon, Dobridoya, Velkomen, Eshtan, Ozut, Walang, Anuman, Bienvenido, Namaste, Swagetam, Kush, Amadid, Baruch, Haba, Mar, Haba, Hwanyong, Haminida, Hwanying, Yejeko, Anyamime, Yejeko, We Zolo Novio, Mia Wezo, Kwaba, to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Testimony New World Disorder, the program through which we get to know the kind of world that humanity and the nations of the world are living in. What is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world. It is now time to receive what to do, even as we have heard our testimony as a people who don't die, as conquerors and overcomers in this world. It is now time for us to receive what to do. If the U.S. House of Congress, the U.S. House of Senate, if the White House, if the Supreme Court of U.S., if the justice system of U.S., if the powers that be in U.S. shall have courage and take on the lawlessness that is perpetrated against the innocent people of this nation through state and private institutions, if they shall have courage to stand against that and return the nation to be what the nation ought to be, there is what to do. You didn't hear me. I said that if the United Nations would be what it ought to be, as mandated by humanity to serve us as is required of him, there is what the institution must do. I am saying that if Ghana will be that one nation of one people of one destiny, and there shall be that one Ghana, there is what to do. If Europe, Asia, Australia, all of the American continent, Africa, shall be what it ought to be, if the world shall be what we desire it to be for the members, every member of the human race, there is what we must do. What we must do is to understand that hatred is destroying our world and it destroys the life of the innocent. What we need to do is to understand that hatred has done a grave harm to Africa. It has done a grave harm to South Africa. It has done a grave harm to America. It has done a grave harm to noble people of the Caribbean. Hatred has done a great harm to the precious people of Iraq. It has done a great harm to many innocent people of the nations of the world who are trapped in the midst of war and continue to do a grave harm to our blessed world, we need to have the understanding and then make up our mind that we shall not accept hatred against the innocent as a normal thing in society. We shall not accept hatred perpetrated through state institutions, private institutions, against the innocent of society. How can we put people on taxpayer money, people that are paid with your taxpayer money, my taxpayer money, put them in charge of serving the state and the people, and then they becoming the very people that are betraying the state and are aiding criminals and crime against the innocent of society? How can that be acceptable? And under which law? We cannot accept that. Therefore, what to do is to stand up to the willful destruction of America, the willful destruction of Ghana, the willful destruction of the nations of the world, the willful destruction of the life of the innocent due to the hatred perpetrated by haters against the innocent of society. Let's go to the Bible. Psalm 25, verse 19, downwards. Psalm 25:19. I read. It says, "Consider mine enemies, for they are many. They are many. And they hate me with cruel hatred." I will take it again. It says, "Consider mine enemies." King James Version is what I'm reading from. "Consider my enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. Oh, keep my soul and deliver me. Let not me be ashamed, for I put my trust in thee." That was David speaking. He had the opportunity to have killed his killer. He took a proof and showed it to his killer that here is the proof. I had every opportunity to have killed you, but I spared your life. That was not enough for his hater, but that Saul hardened himself in his wickedness and decided to pursue David, continue to hate him, and sought him to destroy. That is how dangerous hatred is. No matter what you do to try to let your haters know that, oh, I love you, I have no evil against you. In fact, like unto David, I spare your life, although you seek me to slay. Yet the power of hatred is so strong and so powerful that it knows no limit, it knows no bound. It is so dangerous to wreck a nation. It is so dangerous to cause genocide. It is dangerous to destroy a race of people. Therefore, we should not accept hatred against the innocent. As I know, on this very channel, I told America, I told humanity and the nations of the world that hatred in America is no longer a thing that is just perpetrated by a people against a people, a black man against a white man, and a white man against a black man, color against the neighbor or whoever. It is no longer so. It is more than that. It has gotten to a point where we have institutionalized hatred that is perpetrated by institutions of the state. I told us here that was weeks, few weeks, not even months, before we lost our brother George Floyd openly before the sight of the world through the open display of hatred as we saw. And that crime was perpetrated through an institution by the very people who are on our taxpayer dollars. They are on our taxpayer money. They are on our payroll. We equip them. We support them. We supply them with all they need to kill us. Do you see where we are? The world must be returned from the path that it is being driven towards. And it must be returned now. I have heard His Excellency George Bush add his voice against what is happening in the nation America. He's no longer the president. He's just like we, the people, so he can see better what his own government does to the people and to the state. It is not easy for you to see, as His Excellency George W. Bush is seeing and is speaking on the behalf of we, the people of the nation, for the good of the nation. If you are on the throne, you no longer have the eye of we, the people. You have the eye of the government. and you do to we the people whatever you please to do against the law, and nothing happens. That is what is happening in America now. I have been held since 2006, December the 9th, through the diabolical work of one undercover agent. I have been held as the number one enemy of America, yet there is no courage to admit to that. And for 14 years, 2006 to 2020, I have continued to be hated with my tortured and abducted children. My precious people of Ghana have continued to be killed in secrecy by cowards and the destroyers of life, by new terrorists who have no courage to admit to their crimes. I said they have no courage because, unlike the conventional terrorists that the world know of, let's call them, you may say Al Qaeda, you may say Al-Shabaab, you may call them Boko Haram, you may call them ISIS, you may call them whichever name that you know they are called. Whenever they have committed any crime, they have destroyed any life, they come out openly and say that we did this. They say they did it. However, where is the courage of the killers of my diplomats? Where is the courage of the killers of my journalists? Where is the courage of the killers of my precious people? Where is the courage of the killers of my family members? Where is the courage of my killers of my pastor? Where is the courage of the killers of my young and old, of my precious nation, Ghana? Where is the courage of the coward who hate infants and torture infants? Where is their courage? They cannot even be called terrorists because you dare point their crimes to their face and they kill you them all. But thank God, oh Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia, and the nations of the world, Ghana, before the United Nations, before the US government, before humanity and the nations of the world, I have continued to call the killers of the innocent by their name. They are called the new terrorists. They are called the new terrorists who are killing my people of Ghana. No matter who they are, that is who they are. And their hatred ceases at a point. And that point is this very point. Humanity and the nations of the world. Acquire to the program Testimony New World Discover. How many of the innocent shall be slain? Before the evil cease. It is time for us to rise up and to rise up against lawlessness. For the law, for all men are created equal. They have killed my people and continue to kill them. And with impunity to law, say to themselves, strengthen themselves in their wickedness, that we have killed them and we shall cover up the killing by any criminal means against the conscience, and everything that is called law. But I am not moved. I say to my precious family members of Kumasi, I know your struggles. I know it. I say to all whose heart have remained perfect towards me in the land of Ghana, I know the repressive forces external and within that is shutting you up from speaking out. Even when you are a victim to their terrorism. But know that God is with you, and the evil shall not continue forever. Hatred shall not prevail over love. Evil shall not prevail over good. For we have come too far to succumb to that which we prevailed over in history, for it to prevail over us. All men are created equal. The conclusion of the whole matter. God bless the precious soul of George Floyd. God bless my two tortured and abducted children. God bless humanity and the nations of the world. God bless my precious, precious people of Ghana, who have been killed by the cowards. God bless my auntie. God bless my precious family members in Kumasi, Auntie Vera, Auntie Mamia, Auntie Mabina, Junior. God bless us all. God bless the family. Jehovah knows and Jehovah sees. We should not be moved, for God is in total control. It is well. For death shall not prevail over life. We are more than conquerors. Oh, my two tortured and abducted children. 7-Eleven, you heard me well. I have said my piece to you. I don't deny before the US government or anybody that these are my tortured and abducted children. However, I will not let anybody rob me after torturing and abducting my children and killing my people because we are Africans. I will not accept that. So hear that, 7-Eleven. Tomorrow I come. No law in America applies. But I'm not moved by hatred. So I say to you, God judge crimes. And God bless you. God bless Africa. God bless Asia, Europe, Australia, and the nations of the world. God bless America. And oh, God bless my precious people that are with you in the heavens above. My two precious friends in Tema, You are the only gifts that God gave me. Amidst my death at the hands of forces in America and within my own state, I treasure you. You are kept, you are preserved. The Lord knows your pain and your wounds. I shall keep you and keep your families. God bless my homeland, Ghana. It is finished. Occupy till I come.